How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Cobra Kai Studio. I'm your host, Daniel Son. It's been a while. So, we got a lot to talk about, obviously. I mean, we got some fan theories that I wanted to go over in this video. Plus, we have the exciting news of the fact that Cobra Kai Season 4 is officially done filming. So, that's a really good note. You know, obviously we know when we're going to get Season 4. But it's also a good note for the fact that, well, I don't know if you want to call it a good note because it's kind of not. But there's going to be a lot of teasers coming soon. You know that we're going to get some kind of a teaser clip or something from Netflix? Probably, I'm assuming, maybe July? Because of the release date? That's what I think. What do y'all think? When do you think Netflix is going to give us our first, official little clip teaser? Or maybe photos. They might even do photo teasers this time. But nonetheless, when do you think they're going to do that? Because obviously you know Netflix is going to do something. But anyways, man, it's been way too long since I've been able to do a video. But, you know, as time goes, I'll get to be able to do a lot more. And we'll get back on the groove, because, let's be honest, there's a lot of theories that we have to go over for Season 4 to what to expect. We're going to start with some of y'all's, though. I haven't even got to really go over none of mine yet, which is fine. You know, I really enjoy going all over yours and kind of seeing where everybody's at as far as theories. And then just kind of adding my own that might not have anything to do or might just add on to something that you all say, you know, as we always do. But we're going to start off with C19s. I would like to point out, in a reference to Robbie dropping off the backpack, Sean is taller than Robbie, but there is a 3 or 4 inch step up in the house from the porch, and the kid is, at least from the angle shot, the same height as Robbie. Robbie is on the porch, making me think the kid in the house is shorter than Robbie, so I'm thinking it's got to be Kenny. You know, that is a very interesting theory, C19, because I kind of thought that too, from the way the angle of the, like you said, the way the angle of the camera is, it kind of portrays it as whoever Robbie is dropping the backpack off to is at least around the same height as Robbie, which we know Sean's a lot taller, so I do think that's a big possibility that it could actually be Kenny. And I know we talked about this out of the camera, you know, in person or on the phone or whatever, but I really like that theory because it is kind of interesting, and obviously we now know that Kenny's going to officially be the character in Season 4. It kind of gives us a good idea of what to expect, I think, because a lot of people wondered if Robbie was going to be friends with any of these new characters, and if that is Kenny, then maybe, you know, maybe. I wouldn't say for sure, but I do see why people speculated Sean, because obviously we all know that there was some kind of connection there at the end last time Sean seen Robbie that would make us assume that they could possibly be friends in the future. Don't know, though. We'll see. On to the next comment from PG. Everybody thinks Hawk is a spy for Kreese. Well, I can see it, but I can see that he comes true, and then Robbie drops the bombshell and is a spy for Johnny and Daniel. Oh, that's an interesting one. I still think Robbie is playing Kreese. Also, if Miguel has to defend his title, so he maybe has to do it for Cobra Kai, not Eagle Fang, that could change everything. You know, that is interesting, PG. I never thought of Robbie still being, on Daniel's side. The problem I'd see there is Johnny, because we know Robbie's not in good terms with Johnny. That would be the biggest conflict I'd see for Robbie being a spy for Daniel and Johnny. I would say that add a hell of a conflict, though, to the whole situation. Could you imagine if Robbie's a spy and just out of nowhere turns his back on Kreese or something at the tournament, causing Miyagi-Do to win? Oh, that'd be epic. Now, as far as the whole tournament situation, if you've seen already, then you know by now that Miguel is obviously fighting for Eagle Fang. We've seen him in this gi. If you've seen the teaser photos. If not, sorry, I spoiled something. But, you know, by now most people have seen that he is fighting for Eagle Fang. So I'm assuming that there's not a conflict of interest of how he can fight for the championship. So at least that's what I'm assuming. Unless they told him that if he wanted to remain champion, he had to fight for Cobra Kai, and he's like, I'm not doing it. And in that case, you know, he's fighting for Eagle Fang. How low to the champion? I don't know. On to the next one from Lisa. Daniel and Miguel are like the same character, so I personally think Sam is going to be his Amanda. So I think they could have a little, off moment, but they'll stay together. That is possible. I do get what you're saying, Lisa, about Miguel and Sam staying together. That is a good way of them actually staying together. That's the next comment from NRmashups. What you gonna do when you hit 3,000? You know, I don't know, NR. I really don't know. Probably something. We'll try to do something special if I can. I haven't done nothing in a while on the channel that's been really exciting, so you know what? I think I'll try to figure out something. On to another comment from C19. New theory. Season 4 will start off rocky on the Cobra Kai Robbie relationship. When Robbie finds out they destroyed Daniel's house and started a fight, he will be extremely pissed at Kreese and all the members involved, and may even tell them this isn't for me. Daniel and his family were good to me, and y'all shouldn't have done that. This could lead into Terry Silver coming in to find that the broken Robbie with nowhere to go and manipulate him to coming back to Cobra Kai. What do you all think? I would say that's interesting for sure. I could see something like that possibly happen because we do know Robbie did get kind of close to Daniel, but I kind of feel like he's kind of in this headspace of screw Daniel, screw Johnny, screw Sam, screw the whole everybody. I kind of don't know if I think he would even care that happened to the Luso house. I don't know. It depends on how Robbie's morals really change, you know. Obviously, they've changed a lot in those past few seasons. Each season's been a little different for him. Now it's like even more different, honestly. That, I don't know, it's kind of a tricky one, really. What do you all think, guys? What do you think? You think it's possible that Robbie might get mad and upset about that happening? Because, I mean, he could. He really could. Robbie is a strange character, so I wouldn't put it past him. On to the last comment, because it's going to have to be a shorter video, because I'm having to redo it, unfortunately, and I don't have as much time as I did yesterday when I made my first premiere. So this will be part 1 of 3, guys, because it took about 29 minutes to get all of it, and this is only going to be like a 7-8 minute video, so, well, maybe a little longer, but nonetheless, there'll be another part tomorrow, and then another part the next day. That way I know I can kind of fit in little 10-minute filming sections, but yeah, I gotta love when you use clips and they're like, oh, copyrighted. So I couldn't post the original video, but okay, we'll finish this one off with, what if Julie does know Daniel and they know each other well, and she moved back and has an unknown character in which is a boy that Sam has grown up with, even gone on vacations to see, and vice versa with their family. Well, maybe they move to the area and Daniel moves them into the house, the old mansion, which you all know is up for sale actually in the real world. So that is interesting. This could cause major conflict between Sam and Miguel. Based on this theory, Daniel and Julie would have not seen each other since Miyagi's funeral, but Miguel's jealous streak would still come back out. That is very interesting, and you know, you're the first one to really go into an in-depth situation of how Julie and Daniel could know each other, and I really like that scene. That's a hell of a in-depth idea, and you know what? That would be so epic if that's the case, because so many people were curious of why Daniel and them are selling, or not Daniel, but why Cobra Kai cast members are letting go of the, well, at least the house is selling in real life. We don't really know everything about it. I mean, they could probably still pay to rent it, who knows, but I mean, why that's no longer needed is the way it's seeming. And there could be many reasons. It could be that Daniel and them decide to move for whatever reason after the school fight, because maybe they don't feel safe with everybody knowing where their house is. I don't know. There could be any number of reasons, but I do like the idea that it could be related to Julie, because I never expected that, and I know a lot of people wouldn't expect that either. So, you know, I really like that idea. But that's going to be it for this one as far as the fan theories go, guys. I do want to hear your opinions, and of course, if you have any theories, drop them down below, and we'll add it and make a part 4. We'll just add whatever comments are on here to the next, whenever I can get them in there. But, as I always say, you know, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you always taking the time to like my video, comment, whatever be the case. I know it's been, like, hectic for me, and my upload schedule since the new year is kind of went down the drain. But, you know, things happen. Got to get back on the track. Got to pick up on a groove. And plus, we still got a little time before Season 4 comes out. So, let's be honest, we still got enough time to go over plenty of theories. I didn't even have all of the whole year last year, and we had plenty of time to go over theories, so trust me, we'll get to go over a lot. If you have something interesting you'd like to talk about, comment it. We'll get it commented in a video. There should be a live coming soon. Don't know when. Honestly, I can't do long lives no more, so expect an hour at the most. But most likely, we're probably going to be 30 minutes. But, you know, that's going to be it for this one, everyone. I appreciate you stopping by and watching. And as I always say, stay badass. And we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, everyone.